The search continues for that Washington Post columnist who disappeared at the Saudi consulate in Istanbul. One America's Alex Salvi has more on how Turkey may have proof that the Crown Prince is behind this disappearance.
The Turkish government tells U.S. officials it has audio and video recordings that prove Washington Post columnist Jamal Khashoggi was in fact murdered at the Saudi consulate in Istanbul. The recordings show a Saudi security team detain the journalist when he walked into the consulate on October 2nd to obtain documents for his wedding. Sources with knowledge of the recordings tell the Washington Post you can hear how Khashoggi was interrogated, tortured, killed, and dismembered by the Saudi team.
My instincts say that there's no question the Saudi government did this, and my instincts say that they murdered him.
The existence of the evidence demonstrates why Turkish officials were so quick to blame the Saudi government for Khashoggi's killing. However, reports say the officials are hesitant to release the recordings and fear it could shed light on Turkish surveillance operations in the country. Turkey also says the journalist was wearing an Apple Watch linked to his phone, which could show his heart rate and location, although it's not clear if that's the source of the recording. Khashoggi has been tied to the Saudi royal family in the past, but has been critical of the current government, specifically Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman.
If this is done at the hands of the Saudi government, if the Crown Prince was involved in this in any way, it will virtually destroy his ability to lead this country on the international stage.
The Crown Prince has been a moderate force in the country and has proven to be a key ally to the U.S. in regard to regional stability in the Middle East. He specifically received the praise of White House senior advisor Jared Kushner, who framed Mohammed as a crucial asset in his approach to national security. President Trump addressed the issue on Thursday in the Oval Office.
We're looking at it very strongly. We'll be having a report out soon. We're working with Turkey. We're working with Saudi Arabia. What happened is a terrible thing, assuming that happened. I mean, maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised, but somehow I tend to doubt it.
The White House joins the international demand for answers regarding the missing journalist, with the State Department putting pressure on the Saudi ambassador.
We have communicated with the Saudi ambassador to the United States. It's my understanding that he is on his way back to Saudi Arabia. We have said to him that we expect information upon his return to the United States.
The comments from the White House officials come one day after a bipartisan group of senators sent a letter to the president, urging him to investigate the disappearance. However, President Trump says he's hesitant to allow the event to impact U.S.-Saudi relations, given the current agreements.
I would not be in favor of stopping a country from spending $110 billion, which is an all-time record, and letting Russia have that money and letting China have that money.
Nonetheless, lawmakers invoked the Global Magnitsky Act, giving the president 120 days to make a decision regarding sanctions if Saudi Arabia is found to be responsible. Alex Salvi, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.